want to talk about the whole NBA All-Star Game from last weekend and the whole All-Star Game format. So while I didn't like the format itself, it did seem to get the guys to try it a little bit harder maybe. Now look, you can't get me to hate the NBA All-Star Game. Ever since I was a little kid, that's always been a super fun thing to watch for myself and for my family. However, it is kind of annoying when these guys are making all this money to play basketball and have a lot of people who look up to them. I mean, you can't even get them to try in the All-Star Game. And maybe we are all a bit biased, or have some recency bias, but the early 2000s All-Star Games were some of my absolute favorites. When you had Shaq, Kobe, Vince Carter, Tracy McGrady, Yao Ming, Allen Iverson, etc., they seemed to be able to have like the perfect balance of fun while also being able to take it seriously. You had Kobe going up against LeBron and defending him like full court, or Dwayne Wade, and these guys actually took these battles seriously. I've heard people saying that like we should go back to the East-West format, which I fully agree with and want.
That's what we've been waiting for!
But without all these gimmicks that make players and fans not want to take it seriously. Or I've also heard some people suggest that like a US versus the world game could be the solution, which I think could be a very good idea as well, and I do think that there are enough stars on both ends to make that happen. And who knows, maybe having pride in your country will actually have an impact? At least it seems to be that way for the NHL All-Star Game, which everyone seems to love.
It's like the stakes are very high.
I think both these teams hope it's a precursor to what could be a dynamic final.
Matthew Tkachuk and Brandon Hagel right off the hop.
And everyone seems to think like they got it right. But I also think that like the MLB had the best solution when it used to be the winner of the All-Star Game gets home field advantage. You have to find a way to get the game to mean something, whether from a winning and legacy standpoint or from a monetary standpoint.